Hey, beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to your second half of August reading. You guys are up first in the queue, starting with water signs this time. I hope that makes you feel special. You are. I hope this finds you well. Please know that you are welcome to join us in the Priestess Lounge. I always forget to mention that. There is a link below this video. And it says, join us in the Priestess Lounge. It's a private Facebook group attached to this channel. It's not a tarot group per se, but a lot of really wonderful like-minded people are circulating around there and sharing their experiences as we walk the path together in our spiritual journey. So it's a standing invitation. I hope you'll join us there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us by subscribing. And for those who are repeat visitors, thank you so much for your ongoing support. I think you know how much it means to me. Okay, I am pulling 2 cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine, and you can feel free to flip the energies around as needed. Storyline is more important. Masculine gets card 65, Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. We are still in the energy of Lion's Gate. Massive portal, lots of energetic downloads, light codes being downloaded, activated, I should say, awakenings, ascensions, timeline shifts, time speeding up. Whale Spirit 65, 6 and 5 is 11. There's your spiritual number. It's a master number. We don't reduce it. Trust the great mystery. So the masculine is being called to trust spirit, trust the great mystery. Badger Spirit, feminine gets Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Card number 4. I've heard a thing or two about badgers. They're supposedly not super warm and fuzzy, but yeah, they're fierce. Be fearless and bold. Boom. Card number 4. It's all about your stability, your groundedness, your getting, making sure you've got all your ducks in a row, creating a stable foundation upon which to build. Be fearless and bold, feminine. All right, 1 card I am pulling for the Cancerians watching. This is a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, and Rising. Even though I do Twin Flame Soulmate readings and a lot of energies come out, this 1 card is just for the Cancerians, Sun or Rising. Little message from Sacred Traveler, something for you to contemplate. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. I get a little bit of a mixed Hermit meets 6 of Swords, right? Moving to calmer waters by surrendering, but that little lantern there lighting the way. Release control. Surrender to the journey. Beautiful energy. Okay, let's see what's coming through for our Cancerians and their divine counterparts. Okay. Oof. Masculine showing up in the energy of the King of Swords. King of Swords has been coming through a lot lately, and feminine in Temperance. That's good. That's about self-control. It is Sagittarian energy. It's about restraint and patience and knowing how to read the room and then figure out where you belong in the flow of the energy. King of Swords, not real warm and fuzzy. All the kings have extra swords, so this is swords on swords. It can be a little cool and aloof and a little detached. But these are people with high ideals. The kind of folks that live by a code. The kind of people that like to do things the right way, whatever that means to them, right by their code. It is the realm of air. Swords is air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be, but it could just be somebody who's either feeling a little aloof, little distant, little remote, not real warm and fuzzy, or they are in the process of focusing on something that's very important to the standards by which they live. Some resistance in the past or defensiveness, something they had to protect themselves against. Right now, very co-creative energy in that Three of Pentacles. And going forward, there's our feminine. So I could tell you this reading right now. This is a masculine who definitely is a strategist, a thinking person, likes to think things through. This is someone who examines every aspect of a situation before taking action. Very much a strategist. They resisted a lot of the pull probably toward this feminine, but right now they're ready to take it to the next level. And the feminine's like, all right, well, I'll see your coolness and I'll read that and I'll adjust my behavior accordingly. Empress is Taurus and Libra. Page of Pentacles in the past. Possibly, a little breadcrumbing I think was going on here. Yes, peacemaking now. Six of Wands. Definitely reconciliation after whatever this resistance was, and the masculine is ready to work on it, right? And the feminine's like, all right, let's make peace. Very nice. And then the forward motion for this feminine, something's happening here, but it's happening slowly. Knight of Pentacles, very grounded and stable, which is good because it's something you can depend upon, but it's very, very slow. This is someone who's formulating a plan, who doesn't take action before crossing every T, dotting every I, and making sure they've got, date myself, but they're triptych. There used to be a day, I don't know if you could still get it done with AAA, where you could, tell them where you were going and where you were leaving from, and they would send you a triptych, like a whole plan of every single aspect of your trip, every gas station, every rest station, every left turn, every right turn, how many miles. Yeah, that's how old I am. I don't think they do that anymore. King of Swords, please. Yes. All right. For all their coolness and aloofness and almost borderline clinical mind and strategic mind, this is a King of Swords who sees very clearly that they are dealing with past life soulmate energy. They are ready for forgiveness and second chances. This is Scorpio energy in the Judgment card. Answering the call of this connection with the feminine. Seeing it right. There's some regret. All right, that's okay. We can take a moment to, the focus there is on those 3 cups that are tipped over. Back is turned, but there's 2 cups right there. 2 of Cups to me, the soulmate card. And I feel as if this masculine is in an energy of regret and looking for the forgiveness and a second chance to do things the right way. King of Swords likes to do things the right way. Yes, what I just said. Spirit doubles down. So underneath, for those who are new, that's sort of the outside of conscious awareness. It's what's bubbling up under the surface and kind of guiding our behavior. And I feel that this is someone who's really trying to redress some wrongs here. Do things the right way with honor, integrity, character, truth. These are people who live by a code, who have high standards, high ideals. So when they screw up, in other words, they feel it more, right? They can't forgive themselves. In the past, Seven of Wands, there's some resistance or defensiveness. Yeah. King of Wands, I know what I want. You can't push me. Nobody's the boss of me. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. But also, if I don't, if I don't want what I don't want, what I say goes. It's my way or the highway. So there's resistance here. And the King of Wands, I feel, is the energy. It could be that this person is a fire sign too, but I'm feeling the air as well. Right. So they kind of kept their ear to the ground. Page of Swords. Well, I'll just keep my eye on things. Page of Swords is the detective of the tarot. So maybe just can be that there was some communication. If there was, it was around, it was truthful. It was honest. In the absence of communication, just sort of keeping an eye, keeping tabs on this feminine. Not necessarily, I'm not feeling creepiness here. Yeah, they weren't sure what they wanted. They were not decided. They were trying to quiet the mind and quiet the noise and get clear. Looking for signs, signals. What's this feminine up to? Being very stuck in their own way. What am I thinking of? King of Wands. A King of Wands can be in their lower vibration. It's their agenda. We're following their agenda, their passions, their wants, their desires, their timeline. Also possessive. Can be very possessive and controlling. But there's resistance there. Now we have the Three of Pentacles. A workaround. Yeah. I'm ready to work on this. Looking for some healing. Taking time out to reflect on everything that's gone on. That makes sense since we definitely have the regrets card, regrets of the past, seeking forgiveness and second chances, wanting to approach the situation the right way, coming from higher levels of integrity. So a willingness to work together, but there's some healing around that, all in divine time. Yeah, so again, releasing the control of that King of Wands. Oh, I understand now. It's, it's not all up to my time frame. And sort of submitting on some level to the Wheel of Fortune, and underneath manifesting this Three of Pentacles, manifesting the coming together to make this to make the connection real, to get it on board in the here and now. In the future, we've got the Empress, Divine Feminine Energy, Libra and Taurus. We've got Sagittarius in the Wheel of Fortune, and Virgo and Gemini in the Magician. So I kind of feel like the masculine's going to be a bit triggered by the feminine. They're a little fearful around the feminine's reaction, possibly. But they won't give up. They won't give up. The moon is what we can't see. Sometimes it's about, illusion and things not being as they seem. So I think this masculine's is going to have some insecurities triggered around that. Especially if they're releasing the King of Wands energy and they're giving over to this Wheel of Fortune, to divine timing, that's going to definitely cause some insecurities to rise to the surface, but they will not give up. They will persevere, moving beyond the insecurity or the fear. I like it. Feminine, more Sag energy, Temperance. I love the Temperance for the feminine. It shows, yeah, it is be, what did it say? Fearless and bold. I think temperance is fearless. And I think temperance is bold because it says, you know what? There's strength in patience. All right. Reading the room. What are we dealing with here? That Five of Swords is some unkosher energy. Sorry, guys. I do not like the Five of Swords. In most scenarios, to me, it's an unfair fight. It's manipulative. It can be gaslighting. I feel in a way this feminine is tempering themselves and patiently and like not being reactive or impulsive, right? Restraining their response to something that they feel is manipulative. King of Wands. And sort of just pulling back and being patient around it and reading the energies and it just feels as if there's maturity in this feminine to be able to see someone who's moving the pieces around on the chessboard so that they always come out the winner and saying, yeah, no, I'm not going to play that particular game. That's why in the future, this masculine's going to be scared of the feminine because whoever this feminine is like, yeah, mama, don't play that way. Nope. I'm waiting for things to be beneficial for both parties. You can arrange all the pieces on the chessboard the way you want, but as long as they come out fair and square, even Steven, we're good. I love this. The 5 to the 6 is perfect. I like you. Yeah, and I'll wait. I'm saying I like you to a feminine. I like you. I like your spunk. Yeah, bold and fearless. Absolutely, Badger spirit. Bold and fearless, and if you don't get in line, I'll chew your leg off. 7 of Pentacles, knowing that, you know, this is all going to grow organically. It's all going to work itself out. I'm just going to be patient. 2 patience cards here. God bless you, feminine. I feel like this feminine really knows who they're dealing with. Knows the subtle nuances of this masculine's personality in a way that supports the connection. True feminine. Nobody's fool though, right? Page of Pentacles. With this, in the past, the Page of Pentacles with the Hanged Man, I feel as if there might have been... Sometimes the Page of Pentacles to me is just breadcrumbing. Somebody just giving you enough to kind of keep you roped in and servicing their needs, wants, and desires, which is very much what a King of Wands would do. And while this King of Wands was resisting, I'm saying King of Wands, who's showing up now as the King of Swords, like, I know better, so now I'll do better. But in the past, wasn't really quite on board. Wanted what they wanted, when they wanted it, how they wanted it. And the feminine was getting breadcrumbed here. And then pulled back. 30,000 foot view, Hanged Man. Like, well, let me take a closer look at this situation. Delayed gratification. Didn't act out of anger, didn't act out of emotion, didn't act. Pulled back, way back. Hanged Man into Hermit. So now I'm not just going to delay gratification and wait for enlightenment. I'm going to go seek it. Solitary journey. We got Pisces in the Hanged Man, Virgo in the Hermit. This is someone who saw what was going on and got kind of freaking spiritual about it. Got spiritual about it. And now, as a result of all that hard work, peace. Reconciliation. A little healing for this masculine. Over the fact that they're not in control. It's okay. It's human to want to be in control. But, you know, the hand was played. It was played as well as it could be played. And this feminine just said, yeah, I'll wait. It's exactly what the feminine said. Temperance. And now all this reconciliation, mending fences, peace among our kingdoms, no blood was shed, no men were lost, because I freaking had temperance. I had restraint and self-control. I was patient. I read the situation correctly. I didn't react to demands. I didn't react to temper. I tempered myself. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. So now we're going to move forward, but we're going to move forward slowly with a plan. See, there's a theme here for this feminine. Temperance twice, Knight of Pentacles twice. That's pretty funny. Like, yeah, like now you're going to go at my pace, right? And underneath, Queen of Pentacles. So this is a feminine who on some level, at unconscious level, or possibly just bubbling up under the surface is, I'm going to take care of myself. Oxygen mask goes on me first before I'm helping anybody else. That's the way the world works. And then the second part of it is the feminine archetype of a life partner. So I'm the stable one. I'm grounded. I got your back. I got this whole thing under control. I got it handled. We're going to move forward slowly, temper our energies. And in the future, Knight of Pentacles. Yes. It's okay to keep this masculine off balance a bit, dear feminine. Because if your ships are going to come in, boom. It's going to depend on the plan, right? The Three of Wands is a card of manifestation. If what you want to come toward you is something you act too hastily on, then it doesn't have staying power. So this is someone with you guys are going to move forward very slowly, very methodically, very deliberately with a plan so you can draw to you and manifest that which you desire. Ships coming in because of that, lots of communication around it. And the end of a painful chapter. End of a painful cycle here. Yeah, it doesn't feel, I know the Ten of Swords just kind of makes you go like, ouch, right? But in this case, because it's underneath, it's as if to say that by this feminine saying, slow your roll. If you want to really do things the right way, Mr. King of Swords, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to create a plan. And showing up on the masculine side is the feminine, that this masculine's now kind of like, okay, we'll do it your way. And then your ships can come in. And that will be a lot. This could be travel. These cards are travel cards. You could be moving toward each other. You could be moving to one another. You could be moving somewhere together. There could be travel for some of you. Actually, the Knight of Pentacles is travel too. But on some level, this feminine knows that that's the way to put an end to the painful cycle, is to take it methodically, deliberately, responsibly, reliably, practically with a freaking plan. Okay, if this is making sense to you, dear Cancerians, yes, exactly. Surrender to the journey. It's what I'm seeing here. Surrender to the journey. If this is speaking to you, I am going to pull 3 cards for you in the extended. The link to the extended is below in the top 2 sentences of the drop-down box below this video. But this time it's a little different. Normally I just pull 3 cards and look at like past, present, future. I'm going to be more specific. I want to look at the situation between the two of you that you're dealing with presently. What is the block or challenge or the dynamic, depending on what the situation is, and then what can you do about it? Then I want to look at the messages. What are you trying to tell each other energetically? Like, what would you like each other to know? And then 1 card for the Cancerians watching from your higher self spirit or the universe, your spiritual team. Those messages always come through with such wise, sage advice. And then the outcome card, what can you expect going forward overall? And in what time frame? If timing's a factor, it will show up there. Oh my gosh, Cancerians. Okay, so this masculine has to trust the great mystery. That makes perfect sense to me, being that we see the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. Like, I don't know what I'm manifesting here, but clearly it's not on my timeline. And a feminine who is fearless and bold. And I am so enchanted by this connection. I hope to see you on the extended. I'll be there in a second. Otherwise, stay safe, healthy, and well, and I'll see you on a future reading. Bye, Cancer.